gonna have to sacrifice somewhere, and I feel like a 70 is good
Oh,
enough.
I'm tripping.
It's not great, but it will get the job done, as y'all know. Now, the crazy thing about this build is that it does not get Hall of Fame quick first step. Usually on a small guard like this, you know, the 6'3", 6'4", and under, you know, you're gonna have your Hall of Fame quick first step. But for some reason, I decided not to go with it.
Oh, that's
honestly,
the 69 overall or 64 overall.
Open or moving the way I want to move, so it is what it is. And
what number is your dude?
The Hall of Fame quick first step, I probably would have lost some shooting. And really, I don't want to sacrifice any of that. And defensively, as you can see, it's like the bare minimum because look, it's a day one.
What number is your dude? The stretch?
Without any defense at all. So you know, I try to play it safe. 60 perimeter, 60 steal. And it's really
when we in the paint,
considering the kind of offense that I have on this build, the defense that I get is good enough for me. I'll live with it. Now, when it comes to the badges on this build, bro, this is what makes it insane right here. As you can see, I got the double shooting core pattern on. So with that, I'm able to core blinders on Hall of Fame, Agent 3's on gold, and as you can see, I got everything in tier 3 at least on gold, man. And because I only get 12 finishing badges, I'm not really worried about coring anything there. I'm not going to be able to core anything in tier 3 or nothing like that, so I'm really not losing out on anything. Now, like I said, if I was to make the build again, I'd probably make it the same way. But I'm going to get into the build, and I'm going to show y'all a different way you can make it so you can get some more SIGs.
Bro, what is you up here guarding my dude for? What is you doing?
So unlike my build that has an 87, this one gets an 88 driving layup. The shooting's still the same. Still get the 94 midi, 92 3-ball. Pass accuracy still going to stay at a 70, but as you can see, you get a 94 handle instead of an 86. So you would get that Hall of Fame quick first step, and you'd also have access to more dribble moves and SIGs and all of that. So yeah, man, it's just another way you can make it. But look, now I'm going to give y'all my SIGs and the jumper that I'm running on this build. Now look, if y'all don't use any of these SIGs at all, try out this Kyrie Irving pull-up because I'm telling you, it's crazy. Now, the first time I used it and labbed it, I wasn't really feeling it. But look, I was with one of my boys one day, man, and he was killing with the midi pull-up. I was like, yo, what?
Please stop giving him the ball, bro.
He said, Kyrie. I was like, what? But I said, bet, I'm going to give it a second chance, and I've been using it ever since, man. And look, there's a couple different animations in it with different timings, so I'd advise you, equip it, get in the gym, Gatorade facility, Pro-Am Arena, wherever you want to practice at, and get a few reps in with it. Now, I'm going to give y'all my jumper, too, but honestly, man, I can't tell you the last time I took a regular jump shot, man. This Kyrie pull-up got me acting different. But look, feel free to equip this jumper right here, man, and let me know if it works for you. Be sure to let me know in the comments what y'all think about the build. As always, y'all already know I appreciate all the support on the videos, man. If you ain't following me on Twitter, be sure to give me a follow at BeLikeDom. And y'all know I got more builds and more gameplay coming on the way, so stay tuned, man. But until then, y'all stay up, and I'm going to catch y'all in the next one.
Do you want to guard him or you want to guard the stretch?
It's easy to say things. Anyone can do that.
Look closer.
Meaning what you say, that's a little harder. And a little harder to find. But at US...
Super chat from my guy AA. Maps fan here. Before you cook Luka for not...
Here we go with this, bro. Just pass me the ball, man. Wide open. Wide open. Don't start that selling stuff. We're not gonna do that. Jay. The dude just launched the ball out of bounds. Like, trying to sell. Bro, he was not contesting me. Stop that.
The mid-range game is highly undervalued, highly underutilized.
Dude was not guarding me.
I get it. Threes work more than two. So, I get it. I'm not knocking nobody, but when I hear a lot of people talk about the mid-range shot in 2K, it's disgusting. It's like, why would you take that? You took a midi, you're taking twos. So the mid-range game has kind of become a lost art, not only in 2K, but in real life as well. But the reality is every elite shot creator has an exceptional mid-range game, whether you're talking about from Kobe to Michael Jordan, Devin Booker, Kyrie, the list goes on and on. And although in 2K, it seems like a lot of people just either shoot a three or go and dunk the ball.
Your dude is at number 8. That's why I've been guarding the wrong dude this whole time.
Opportunities for dunks or even shooting threes too. Now this build right here is an absolute god from the mid-range, man. I'm telling you. And because it fits my playstyle so well, it's a ton of fun to play on. But the funny thing about it is, I actually had this build on the shelf. Like, I stopped playing on it for a little bit. I actually made it on day one. This is one of my day one builds. But then I started playing on that KD build, and I kind of grinded that one out first. But look, when I saw the level 40
This
reward
show
for
guy right
season
here.
with the core badge patterns and all that, it made me think about how crazy the
They both
badges
have
on
8
this
on
build
them.
would be if I finished grinding the build out. So I had to go ahead and finish it off, man. And look, I've been having some crazy fun on this build, bro. But I got a question for y'all.
You took
How
that
many
up
people
and
do
you got.
y'all know with a build that has a higher MIDI rating than 3-ball? Because me personally, bro, I could probably only think of like 1 or 2 people. Most people just have like a higher 3-ball and like the mid-range somewhere in the low 70s or something like that. But when I was making this build, I was thinking more of like a Steph Curry type of build, right? But the thing is, in order to get Hall of Fame blinders, I needed to have a 94 MIDI. I didn't want to go for a 97 3-ball. I felt like that's gonna cost too much. And at the time, I felt like I didn't really need it. But when I tell y'all that 94 MIDI is different, bro, I mean, sometimes I feel like I can't even miss. And like I said, the only reason why I even put it that high was to get Hall of Fame blinders. But look, that was like a blessing in disguise, bro, because that 94 rating is really different. And look, let me tell y'all, with that blinders on Hall of Fame and taking these mid-range dribble pull-ups, these defenders are really going to have their work cut out for them, bro, because look, if you end up on the side or behind at all, you're done for. Now, normally on builds that I've made earlier in the year, I'd have things that I'd go back and do differently or things that I'd like to change and stuff like that, but to be honest, if I was to make this build again, bro, I don't think I'd do it any differently. And that's a wild thing to say for a day 1 build, because y'all know how it is, bro. On day 1, you don't really know much about what's going on with the game. And usually after you get some experience playing the game, you figure out things that you might want to change in your build. Y'all know how it is, but I've been playing on this build a lot these past couple weeks, man, and I've just been enjoying the build as it is, man. But look, enough talking. Let me get into the build and show y'all what I got. So look, as y'all can see, the build is called a sharpshooting shot creator. I'm currently at 98 overall.
You
and
took
I would
that.
max the build out, but as y'all can see, I'm low on the VC because I've been spending all my VC on this other build that I'm making. But this build right here is pretty much done anyway. I don't need much more. I got my driving layup. I got all my shooting maxed out, my playmaking maxed out. The block would be cool to have, but in reality, I'm not going to get that many blocks anyway. But look, man, as y'all can see, the build does not have any drop and dunk on it. But y'all know how I feel about drop and dunk on a build like this one right here. I'm not really going to need
It looks
to go
like your
dunk the
center
ball
dude
that
like that
often. But
stretch, he
in the
can't
event
shoot the
that I do
ball.
find myself at the rim, y'all can see I went with the 87 driving layup. And by
I'm
now,
tripping.
y'all know that's going to give me acrobat gold. If I want to use it, fearless finisher on gold as well.
Yeah, he can't
Now, I know I
shoot.
said I wouldn't change anything earlier, but now looking at it, the only
Yeah,
thing I
face up
probably
4
change is
though.
I'd go with the
That means
88
he can
driving
slash
layup,
and shoot.
because that 88 is going to allow me to unlock the long athlete layup package, and that's one of the best layup packages in the game if you ask me. Now, as far as the shooting on the build, I ain't really got to say too much. As you can see, 94 MIDI, 92 tray ball. So wherever I want to shoot from on the court, it's going to be money. Now, as far as the playmaking goes, y'all know my philosophy. When I'm making shooting guards, I don't really care about pass accuracy. And that's not to downplay the importance of having the attribute, because y'all know I like to go at least 86 on most of my guard builds. But when I'm making a shooting guard build like this, you're going to have to sacrifice somewhere. And I feel like a 70 is good enough. It's not great, but it will get the job done, as y'all know. Now, the crazy thing about this build is that it does not get Hall of Fame quick first step. Usually on a small guard like this, you know, the 6'3", 6'4", and under, you know, you're going to have your Hall of Fame quick first step. But for some reason, I decided not to go with it. And honestly, I don't regret it. I haven't had any problems getting open or moving the way I want to move, so it is what it is. And if I was to go with the Hall of Fame quick first step, I probably would have lost some shooting. And really, I don't want to sacrifice any of that. And defensively, as you can see, it's like the bare minimum, because look, it's a day 1 build. I didn't want to be out there without any defense at all. So, you know, I try to play safe, 60 perimeter, 60 steal. And it's really not that bad. Considering the kind of offense that I have on this build, the defense that I get is good enough for me. I'll live with it. Now, when it comes to the badges on this build,
No,
bro,
this is different right here, bro.
right here. As you can see, I got the double shooting core pattern
That's
on.
a low-key kind of nice lineup. The team up thing, bro. 2 bigs.
And as you can see, I got everything in tier 3 at least on gold, man. And
A
because
shooting big and an interior big, bro.
badges, I'm
It's
not
kind of
really
different.
worried about coring anything there. I'm not going to be able to core anything in tier 3 or nothing like that. So I'm really not losing out on anything. Now, like I said, if I was to make the build again, I'd probably make it the same way. But I'm going to get into the build, and I'm going to show y'all a different way you can make it, so you can get some more SIGs, and I mean get that long athlete and all that. So unlike my build that has an 87, this one gets an 88 driving layup. The shooting's still the same, still get the 94 midi, 92 3-ball. Pass accuracy still gonna stay at a 70, but as you can see, you get a 90 ball handle instead of the 86. So you would get that Hall of Fame quick first step, and you'd also have access to more dribble moves and SIGs and all of that. So yeah, man, it's just another way you can make it. But look, now I'm gonna give y'all my SIGs and the jumper that I'm running on this build. You already know the vibes, man. It's your boy
Yo.
Dirk, man. Now look, today we gonna be getting into shot creating, man.
Why did it pass it to him?
You already know. This is my favorite play style, man. And it seems like every year, the playmaking shot creator is like the most popular build, but you got playmaking shot creators and all they want to do is quick stop. Nobody really want to master the play style. Now, of course, you got a few play shots that run.
Icy or Dirk and Whiskey. I would definitely go KD. If you remember on 2K21, that was my favorite one. Still a really good one, it's just really slow. So if you don't want to get contested, just slow. Now, if you're bigger, it doesn't really matter as much because you're going to be fading and it's really hard to get a contest on pace.
Go crazy, GK!
Stop giving him the ball, and I clearly have my takeover. Like, what is wrong with you?
What's going on with y'all boys? I'm about to show y'all boys how to make my new point guard build. And this build is very overpowered. So I got your attention from it.
Today, I am going to be showing you guys my brand new bold build that gets slashing takeover and Hall of Fame anchor in NBA 2K23. Now, this build is absolutely insane on offense, gets crazy contact dunks, can hit step back threes out of the ISO, and is a lockdown defender on defense, especially in the paint. But with all of that out of the way, let's get this started. All right, so when it comes to making this build, you're going to have to make it at the center position because that's
Letting
the
him
only
make that.
position where you can get the height of 7'1". When it comes to the body settings, you're going to go with the height of 7'1", weight 220 pounds, with a 7'7" wingspan, and I ended up going with a compact body shape. You can go with whatever you want, though. So now when it comes to the finishing on this build, you're going to get a 70 close shot and 85 driving layup, which is the lowest you can go to still get slashing takeover on this build. An 86 driving dunk, which is going to get you pro contact dunk, silver posterizer, as well as gold limitless takeoff. An 80 standing dunk, which is going to get you the basic big man contact dunks, as well as silver rise up.
Y'all gonna keep giving him the ball.
87 post control, which is going to get you all of the major post scoring badges on Hall of Fame. Now, when it comes to the finishing on this build, especially once you have takeover, you can get contact dunks at will. And the most important thing, aside from being able to get contact dunks, is having gold limitless takeoff. Take a look at this right here. Spinning out of the triple threat with a snatch back, and I'm going to drive right past them and then hit him with the spin into the dunk and get the easy bucket. So now this one right here, I got take. We get the steal with about 10 seconds left into the half, and I'm trying to take this coast to coast, man, one cross, and then we're getting into the lane and forcing another contact dunk for the bucket. But overall, this build is insane when it comes to
Yo,
finishing.
we're
Again, look at
losing.
this right here, get the easy alley oop finish around the rim, and not only that, but we can finish through traffic as well. Now on this next possession, I definitely over dribbled a little bit right here. I got the drive. I couldn't
Bro,
take it.
what
right
is you
here. I'm trying to
doing,
step
man?
back, cancel the step back, and I'm getting bumped at 5 seconds left. I'm trying to force it right here because we don't have enough time to do anything else, so we force the meter dunk and we get it. But yeah, no, like I said previously, once you have that slashing takeover, it is a GG.
You cannot win with these randoms. You cannot win with them. You
can
can't.
get contact dunks as well as just finishing through traffic
You
pretty
just
easily.
can't.
But then not only that, since we have that high driving layup, you can do stuff like this right here, Euro into the acrobat.
Bro, is he like a pure slasher? Like, what is wrong with this dude?
It just, the finishing on this build is absolutely insane. Getting that high driving layup and being able to have gold acrobat as well on this build, combined with getting the contact dunks and the slashing takeover, is just insane. And look at that contact dunk right there, bro. And even though this build is 7'1", you can still definitely dribble and be able to attack the basket with your own movements instead of just having to move off the ball. And since you have that 86 driving dunk, you're going to have a plethora of moves that you can use when getting to the basket, which includes some reverse dunks. And with that 86,
Yeah, that works right there. You just guard him, I'll box out, you get the board. That's Swing gotta keep doing that. Trying to switch and stuff. Like, what is y'all doing, bro? What are y'all doing?
on silver, and then you're going to get a 73 mid-range shot, which is going to get you Mini Magician on gold. Now, the shooting is fantastic on this build. You're going to be great off-ball. You can do catch-and-shoot situations with no problem. As you see right here, we were spotting up on the hash. Now we're spotting up in the corner with no issue. Now, right here on the ISO, we can get busy as well. With the cross, the step back, the snatch back, into a step back midi, and we get to go in. And since this
Oh
build
my
is such a threat when it comes to
god.
driving at the rim, you're
What
going
am
to
I
get the
staring
easy
at?
open step back threes, as you see right there. Now, the hop jumper that we are using is Kevin
I'm finna
Durant.
come down. I'm finna go down there and do it myself, bro.
Because
I'll
there
do
are
it myself.
still people that don't know that that is the best hop jumper for bigs in 2K. Look at this again right here. You can create so much space with this hop jumper, and an 83 three-pointer is all you need because you get that space creator on Hall of Fame. Yeah, no, like I said, the shooting is fantastic. But now I can't show you guys all
What
of these
are
shooting
you doing?
highlights without giving you guys the jump shot that I have been using. Base is going to be Nemanja Bjelica. Release 1 is Tim Duncan, and release 2 is Giannis Antetokounmpo with an 85-15 blend favoring Tim Duncan. So now moving on to the playmaking, you're going to get a 65 pass accuracy, which will get you break starter on silver, a 62 ball control, and a 62 speed with ball, which is going to allow you to dribble and boost as fast as possible at the height of 7'1". Now, when it comes to the pass accuracy, we couldn't really go much higher than a 65, or else we would not
Can
get
you lead a
slashing
game, bro?
takeover on this build. If you're trying to make
Yeah,
more
you
of a
just gonna keep taking
competitive
contested
build,
shots.
I
Can you
highly
leave?
recommend that you go for a 76 pass accuracy so you can get break starter on gold as well as the LeBron James passing style, but we just couldn't do that on this build because we wanted slashing takeover. Now, even though you only get a 65 pass accuracy, you can still make some great passes. Look at this right here. We're playing point guard, doing a bounce pass to the cutter. We get the bucket. Again, it's solid playmaking capabilities. Look at this right here. Pretty much a full court pass to the guy going down on the fast break. We end up getting the transition bucket again. Here's that again right there. Easy catch animation into a windmill dunk. Okay, Mario, I see you. Now, even though the playmaking is statistically the worst part of this build, if you've played on a big man build before,
Bro,
you can make this
am I not open at the top of the
62
key?
ball control is actually more than enough to get some decent dribble animations. And then the 65 pass accuracy was definitely way better than I ended up expecting it to be. So now let's move on to the defense. So now finally the defense on this build, you're going to get an 80 interior defense, which will get you post move lockdown on silver, a 67 perimeter defense, a 53
That's
skill,
not a block.
99 block, which is going to get you anchor on Hall of Fame, and then an 85 defensive rebound, which is going to get you rebound chaser on silver. Now, when I was getting the gameplay on this build, I did not even have Hall of Fame anchor yet. I only had a 98 block and gold anchor, but I still ended up having Hall of Fame
Like,
chase. Now,
oh god, it's that simple, man. It's that simple. Should not have lost to these dudes.
High block is definitely a great combo. I've been playing on
It was
other builds that have like a
horrible.
vertical
Good block.
I feel like that's even better to have. So I highly recommend that if you make a big man build from here on out, try to get at least a 75 vertical. Even if you don't get contact dunks, just go for the 75 just so you can get better blocks. But overall, again, this build is awesome on defense. As you see right there, we're getting passing lane steals as well since we have such a big wingspan. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So now here's the build fully maxed out. You can see the physicals as well. 72 speed, 64 acceleration, 55 strength, 75 vertical, and a 95 stamina. If you want to, you can go higher on the strength, but I ended up going with the 55 because that is more accurate to a bold build, and that's another very important thing. Understand this is not a comp build, this is not a meta build, because if it was, you would have at least a 94 defensive rebound to get you Hall of Fame box out piece and gold rebound chaser. But this is a fun build, this is a NBA
Yo.
build, so it's not going to be
Yeah, wait last
100%
second when
meta,
everybody's
but it's
here.
still going to be a very fun build to use. But now let's talk about the takeovers. So when it comes to your takeover options, you get slashing, sharp
I hate
shooting,
y'all with a
protecting,
passion,
and
bro.
post scoring
With
takeovers
a
on
passion.
this build. When I was doing this video, I ended up doubling up on easy blow buys because that's going to increase your attributes at a faster rate. So I'm going to have a higher driving dunk, more speed, and more acceleration when I do have takeover. So now the build is complete. You're going to get the player comparisons of Kristaps Porzingis, Joel Embiid, and Anthony Davis, and you're going to get the build name, inside out score. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, but that's going to be it. I'm out. Peace. Actually, one quick thing. I really do appreciate all the support that we've been getting on the channel recently. We've recently hit 10,000 subscribers on this channel. Not only that, but we hit some major milestones views-wise as well. We hit over 600K views during a single month, which is the highest that we've ever hit. And then not only that, but we've had our first video.
I gotta make me a point guard, man. I have to.
100,000 views.
I have to.
And it was none other than my first Volvo
I have
build
to.
made. So
I have to.
felt obligated to make
I
another
have
one, to make a better version, to show you guys that as soon as I possibly could.
I've got it done.
My work schedule's been kind of crazy, so it's been hard for me to get out good content. We've been streaming more as well. You guys should go check out the streams if you've enjoyed this content. You get to see a little bit more of a not as filtered version of me during the streams. But that's gonna be it. I'm out. Peace.
Why is quitting vaping so hard? Because nicotine products are designed to pull you back.
Music going. Actually, I'm gonna switch songs because I want to change this into some bit. Straight to this right here. Alright.
Right now, you're wasting shooting badge points and you don't even know it. You came here to shoot better on 2K23, so watch closely, and by the time this short video is over, I guarantee 99% of you who watch through this video will shoot better when you get back on 2K. Especially for the new people, I want to show you all that I've played a lot of 2K23, and I believe I have a good amount of knowledge on what shooting badges you need, so I want to help you guys out. It's actually crazy. When you tell people to subscribe, they do, so make sure to
You
hit
serious?
that button, drop a like, and let's get right into
Bro,
it.
I throw a regular pass and you throw it behind your back.
First shooting badges I'm going to show you
To
is
three
on my
people?
three-point shot creator
What is
build.
wrong with
6'1",
you?
maxed out wingspan, 89 3-pointer,
Do a regular
quick drops,
pass.
92 ball handle, and a 99 steal. I believe I was the first one to post this 99 steal, 6'1" guard, and now I see a lot of other YouTubers posting it, which is amazing because that means a lot of other people are seeing how good this build is. Anyway, I'm just trying to tell you this build has a little bit more three-pointer than most, but I'm going to show you another build that has an 80, what I'm using on that as well. So I have 22 shooting badges. As you guys see, this is currently what I'm using. Right now, I'm actually wasting some badge points too, but I'm going to explain why I'm doing that as well. Really, it's just because I don't have any other places to put them, so it's like if it does work on some of these badges, they kind of do work, kind of don't. I might as well just have it on just in case. Now, today I'm going to be showing you guys statistical proof from NBA 2K Labs and NBA 2K2. These guys are great channels. You should definitely subscribe to them, and they have great information. So as you see, I'm using Hall of Fame volume shooter. 2K Labs gave this an A rank on their tier list for shooting badges, and it's only in tier 1 for most builds. So I'm using volume shooter on Hall of Fame. Now the badge does not have statistical information yet, but due to the fact they put it in tier A means they've probably tested it already and they know it's a very good badge. Plus I've made a video on this and I 100% have noticed a big difference between using volume shooter and having it, not on. If you're taking the most shots on your team, you need to have volume shooter on. Even sometimes if you take the second most amount of shots on your team,
Why is my jump shot still changed, bro? I've been shooting just fine all day.
It helps you a lot. As you guys see, it says after a player has taken a small handful of shots, an additional boost to shot attributes is given for every subsequent shot, whether it's a make or a miss. So even if you miss a shot, it's still going to raise your 3-point attribute. So you can miss 5 times in a row, it's still going to continuously boost your 3-point attribute. Now, as you see, I have guard up on. This is a tier C badge, the lowest tier from 2K Labs. But the reason I have it on is because there's really not much else to put on, so this is an extra badge for me. This is the badge I would put on at the very end if I have some left over, just in case it does pop up sometime. But I also want to explain something to you guys, because I see a lot of content creators kind of spreading false information. Not necessarily, but you'll see what I'm saying. So what they'll do is they'll go, okay, you see this amped badge right here, I've been using it for so long and it has no core, like it's not coring at all, meaning the badge does not work, it does not pop up. Well, that's not necessarily true. For example, Limitless Takeoff on Silver was tested and only pops up 3% of the time, but it definitely works almost every single time you go to dunk. Let me show you an example. This is a quick drop off one dunk with Silver Limitless Takeoff. As you guys see, that's the exact dunk we want every time. That's the reason why we make this build, to get Silver Limitless Takeoff. And you can actually get it over and over.
This is Silicon Valley Bank.
My name is Kurosh. I'm an SVP and I help lead payment partnerships.
At SVB, Kurosh lends his expertise to help fast-growing companies develop and
over with Silver Limitless Takeoff. Now I have the badge turned off. You guys are going to see it does not give you the same dunks. It's much slower. You're taking off from way closer to the rim, and it's not the same dunk. You know what I'm saying?
the court,
so
bro.
What I'm trying to say is, what you're seeing is the fact that, Limitless Takeoff does
how do you not understand that?
time,
Throw the
but
ball
it
at the court. You
definitely
see it's
is there
17 seconds on
every
the
time
clock,
you
you're going to
dunk.
try to dribble.
Sometimes you will get that quick drop without Limitless Takeoff. It's very rare, though, but you're seeing that, yes, the badge
He
does
makes
pop
one
up very
contested,
little,
but can't make it
works
wide open.
almost every time you go to do the dunk,
It don't even matter,
in the shooting
no.
badges, that's
Game's
why I
over.
have on amped and guard up. Even though they don't pop up a lot, it's just in case it does secretly work. Alright, so that fully explains why I have guard up and amped on. I think that they're decently good badges, but they're kind of extras because they don't really pop up a lot. We don't know if they necessarily work. So the first one I would put on is Volume Shooter. The next one, of course, is Green Machine.
Wow.
This test was done by NBA 2K2. I told you guys they're a great channel. Make sure to go check him out. But as you see, just from no badge to bronze is a big sweet spot. So as long as you can even just get
Am
it
I
on
not
bronze,
wide open
it's
in the
huge.
corner?
You're gonna make 1.5 more shots out of 10
Somebody answer
by
that for
just
me.
going up to bronze. That's a lot.
Crazy.
So out of 100 shots, you're gonna hit 15 more by having it on bronze. Now I have it on gold just because I want to have it as high as possible. It's kind of linear after the bronze jump, so you want to just keep going. Like if you can get on Hall of
gotta
Fame,
get a
you should
gold
use
or
on Hall
something,
of
bro.
Fame. You know,
I
at
got
the
to.
moment I do not have Agent 3's cord, so when I get that, I'll have
Got
two more
to.
badges
I
to
gotta
use.
rock
But
that.
right now we do have Green Machine on. Now if you're any type of spot up, you need to have catch and shoot on. As you see, from literally zero, from having it on none to Hall of Fame is about a 20% jump. Yes, a 20% jump. But the sweet spot, if you can, is silver or gold. Silver or gold is where you want to have catch and shoot on. But as long as you just can afford it, you need to have it on. You know, as long as you can at least get the badge on bronze, you need to put it on. All right, back to tier 1. A badge that you're most likely wasting points on is corner specialist. I used this all the way up to Hall of Fame, and I really thought it was helping me, but it turns out it was placebo. As you see from this test, there's basically no difference at all between no corner specialist and Hall of Fame corner specialist at the moment. Now, 2K might drop some sort of patch that changes this, but it's very unlikely that they do, because every year there's badges like this. For example, corner specialist on silver versus Hall of Fame was basically the exact same thing in like 2K19 or 2K20, so there's no reason to go past silver. Now, Claymore has not been tested yet with statistical proof, but I'm almost positive this is a badge you want to have on if you are a spot up. So the first badge you want to have on if you're a spot up in tier 1 is probably Claymore, depending on what
I'm
your
gonna go
tier
get my
1s
stretch
look like,
after
right?
this.
So Claymore, catch and shoot if you have it in tier 1, or volume shooter. Claymore was ranked in the B category by 2K Labs, and I think that's not bad at all for a tier 1 badge. Now let's jump into tier 3. As you see, I have on gold Agent 3s. Well, there's no really big reason to go from silver to gold Agent 3s. As you see from this graph right here, it's about like, I don't know, like a 3 to 4% difference on some areas of the graph, but the reason why I have it on is because I just need everything. You know, I want to get everything I possibly can to get the most boost as possible. But as you guys seen from one of my recent build videos, I was making a lot of builds to show you guys you can really go with the 83 3-pointer and get that silver Agent 3s, and it's going to be pretty similar, but of course that extra 6 3-pointer helps as well. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is if you can get bronze Agent 3s only, I actually would not use it. Now that we've seen the test, as you see, there's no difference at all. I mean, it's a very, very small difference, and that's going to be a 5-6 badge point waste. Now, if you have it in like tier 1 or something, you could definitely use it. But if you can't get it on silver, I would not waste those points. I would put it into other things that I'm telling you are actually better to use, you know? Now, you might be very confused if you've seen the test, why I'm not using Limitless Range. As you see from this test right here, Limitless Range is huge. I mean, it's a gigantic jump all the way from like 10% up to 80% if you have it on Hall of Fame, but that's only for limitless range shots. So this is up to your playstyle. If you shoot limitless shots, limitless range is insanely good. Silver or gold is going to be a very good sweet spot for you, because I know a lot of people can't get it Hall of Fame, but as high as you can go if you take limitless shots. But I play right on the 3-point line because my build fades away a lot. That's the play style that I play on my 6'1", and I really just don't take a lot of limitless shots. Now also keep in mind, limitless range is not how it used to be. In older 2Ks, limitless range you had to have on to make any limitless range shots. Like, you actually could not make a limitless shot, like 99 out of 100 if you didn't have limitless on some games. This just helps you make more limitless shots. It helps you increase your percentage of those limitless range shots. So I shoot limitless sometimes, and I don't have the badge on. But of course, as you see, having it on does give you a gigantic boost to your shooting. Now, I don't think Blinders has been tested yet, but the reason I have it on is just because it's one of those extra badges. I don't take a lot of limitless shots like I told you. I messed around with Deadeye, it's whatever, but once I get Agent 3's cord, I'm going to use Blinders on gold, and that's probably what I'm mainly going to use, just because it